Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Bash Therapy. What are we showing off today, Mom?
Bunch of stuff. I decided for Rapid City, we have lots of panels. Let's talk about some of the panels that we have up here that might be different from Omaha. Maybe some crossover a little bit, but I got some unique ones just because I thought it would be kind of fun. Maybe a Mount Rushmore one. What do you think? Should I have a Mount Rushmore one? Should we talk about how people can buy, though, Mark, before we get started?
Sure. So
Okay.
we're not doing comments sold or anything like that. Figured it would just be better to sort of chill. You know, we don't know. Not everybody is watching this live. Some people watch it later. So what we do is if you go to our website, you go to Bash there. There's a page called like Live Bash Therapy. If you go
I'm
to that,
selling
you can
Bash
see
Therapy.
live selling Bash Therapy. If you go to that, you scroll down. You can both watch. The YouTube is embedded there, or you can just shop. Like it's an online store.
And what you're going to do is if you watch on Facebook or YouTube, you can see us there. But then if you head on over to fabricbash.com, go to Bash Therapy, the video will be there as well. Plus, underneath the video, underneath us right down below, it's going to be all the products that we're showing. And you can take your time and look through them and see what you want and what, looks really fun.
There's
Look
going
at
to be a
that
link
quilt
also
behind
in
you.
the description for it on the video. Like if you're seeing it on Facebook or YouTube. So
Awesome. Well, I'm going to start with some panels, and we're going to rock and roll through some panels. How does that sound? So let me know, Mark, if you can't see them, and you can make me big.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The first one is Sunflower Serenade. It is $14.49 a yard. We have this big, beautiful sunflowers, and all the way down. Did you know that South Dakota is the second most produced sunflower seeds in the United States, Mark?
Really?
Yeah. So there's so many fun, like driving across. I'd love driving across the freeway on Highway 90 and seeing all the sunflower fields. They're just massive and beautiful. So we got this one here, Sunflower Serenade, $14.49 a yard. Now I get to put this one back. And the other thing that I have that's really kind of fun up here in Rapid, if you do come to visit. So I have the quilt, the panel hanging. Then I have a bag right behind it with the panels in it, so you don't have to search high and low. But the way we have it in Omaha is super fun because we have that antique mail slot thing that we have all the panels in. So if you look, when you look at a panel, you're going to see a code on there, and it'll tell you which one to go to. Now, this one is a super important. This one is super adorable and fun. It is $7.49. This is a fabulous panel, and the fabrics that then when we bought this, it said 100% of the net proceeds go to Always in Our Hearts and will be donated to Quilts for Survivors of the Orange Shirt Society up in Canada. So it's really kind of cool. So I love this one here. So this again, $7.49. And then over here we have another beautiful one that I have that I've made a panel out of, a bag. This right here, I just threw straight on the long arm and I started stitching, and then I put a lining in it and put the handles on. It was like so much fun. So get this straight on the long arm is what I'm trying to get at. Kind of fun to do that. So that is this one, I believe. Let me find it right here. It is $12.96 for the one panel, $12.96. And let me show you what I did with that. This is what I made with it. Isn't that kind of fun? I just did some free motion quilting, just had a really good time. Let me see if I can get close to you to see some of the stitching. There's some feathers. There's a bunch of graffiti. had more fun with this side. She like is amazing to me, and I just followed her feathers. I think they were fabulous. So we did that. All right, let me keep on moving here. We have this great panel right here. It is 1776 eagles, $14.96 a yard. We have all of these great eagles. I have some pattern books for you guys too, so hold on just a second. I have all of these great eagles from the 1776 line from QT Fabrics. Fun. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 16 eagles on here. So kind of fun to make some, even if you wanted to turn these into blocks, it would be fabulous. So we have that one. Let me pick off some more fun ones. We got this one just from the other day. This is Gears and Garland. So much fun. If you want a tree skirt with some steampunk on it, this is your panel right here. This is $14.96 here, and I'm going to bring that in close, you guys. See all the gears, but yet if you hold it back here, it looks super traditional-ish. What do you think, Mark? Ish, right?
I mean,
so this topper,
it's got gears on it, so
it's got gears on it. It's pretty kind of cool.
it's hard to hide the gears to make it look more traditional.
Well, I think the colors are very traditional, is what I'm finding. So that's what I'm kind of getting at. All right, my next one, real quick here. Let me move on. Is we have Wine O'Clock. It's $14.96. Here's the one side with the good wine, and I love all the corks on here. The corks are fabulous. I think this panel in general would make a great centerpiece to a quilt because it looks like it's pieced. So we call that convenience cloth, right? Convenience cloth. Too much fun with that. Let me go on a couple more here. I'm going to pick out some fun ones. These next two, everybody must have, because I've heard that Bigfoot has been seen in every state, right? Heard that, Mark?
Kind of.
Yeah. Well,
that's a very base knowledge thing. You should really know that most states have their own version of Bigfoot, or at least some areas do.
Right. Well, first
like
of all,
down in Florida, they have the skunk ape, which is just stinky Bigfoot.
Stinky Bigfoot. Everybody. All right. Right here, we have this Bigfoot right here through the mountains because of up here in the Black Hills. $14.96 for this panel. He's super fabulous. I do like him a lot. And then next one is Bigfoot Country. These are going to be some blocks again, so we're going to do some fun things with that. Welcome to Bigfoot Country. And there he is right there. Look at that. Pretty fabulous, don't you think? And of course, what does Bigfoot leave behind is a footprint. And there's the national park one for him. Super fun. And again, this is $14.99. And I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to try to find my unique ones real quick. Why don't you pop up and talk about a few things, Mark, while I look at some fun stuff here.
Hi, everybody. I don't know what I'm supposed to be talking about here.
I put you on the spot. I got some little ones here that I'm pulling off Mark. So you can do the grab.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
So these are some fabulous little panels, but the artwork on them is just, it's they were photographed and put onto fabric. I love this guy right here for the rodeo fort. This guy is $15.86. It's just super rich, very beautiful. If you're into the rodeo, this is like amazing. We have I love this one. This one is 1380. Sturgis just happened. Isn't that fabulous?
I heard you had a good time at Sturgis.
It was interesting. We took the rolling billboard through Sturgis. We did not stop. It was busy. It was so fun. This one is 1690. We have this beautiful young lady rodeo barrel racing right here. So fun. We have, because I cannot leave out our other, like while the quilter is quilting, just maybe the fisherman is fishing. This is 1690. And look at that panel. Isn't he fabulous?
Very picturesque.
Very good, don't you think? All right. Rodeo, and then, of
Who's
course.
guest starring on our live
Pardon?
stream? Who's guest starring on our live stream?
Who's guest starring? Oh,
Who's
the
walk
fish.
through the frame?
All right. And then we have Mr. Buffalo. He's majestic.
Bison.
Yes. You're right. You're right. Okay, I want just a couple more, then I'm gonna let you take on over. I got some fun ones here because of Sturgis. They're heavy. So, because I'm ripping around the.
I hope she's back.
So this one is a lot of fun, I think. This is Freedom Eagles. This is the pillow panel.
For like couch pillows?
Yes. Don't you think those are fun? I think they're kind of fun.
Do they have arms also, or is it just the wings? And they're just
No, those are just his wings. See?
okay.
Oh, this guy, he does kind of look like he has a little bit of arms, doesn't he?
I can't
I see
tell.
what you're saying. No, they're just his wings, but this one has arms. It looks like a little bit of what's that Mel Gibson movie, apocalyptic one?
Patriot?
Not Patriot. No, the desert, like Dune, not kind of like Dune, but what was it called? Mad Max. This reminds me of Mad Max. This reminds me of Mad Max a little bit. I think it's awesome.
Hot take. I don't like the old Mad Max movies. I think the new ones are better.
You think the new ones are better? Okay, let me get a couple
I do think the new ones are better. As someone who has seen both.
All right. I'm going to show this last one. We also have police patterns that I'm going to put down here for sale and fireman patterns that are really awesome. So this one I am going to put together for a kit for anybody who's been up here and want to have a great kit. I have something that I want to come with this one. Look at that one. This one here is $11.90.
Why were you talking like you didn't have a Mount Rushmore panel? That looks like a Mount Rushmore panel.
I did. I just I said like Mount Rushmore. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
So I'm going to put together a kit with this one, and let me show you some other fun things that need to go with this. Because once I show you this product, what are you going to do with the rest of it, right? Well, we have this panel, this here, Villa Rosa are our favorite patterns because they're kind of fun. So I bought a whole bunch of panel ones. We have Darling Spirit for those 24-inch panels right there. Super fun. I like the stars in the corner. This measures 50 by 68. This is a $2 pattern.
That's a Villa
We have
Rosa.
Beach Walk. Pardon?
These are all going to be $2, right?
Yep.
All these Villa Rosa ones.
We have Beach Walk. I love the flying geese because I think even though you have that beach panel in there, any kind of like one of these great panels, because even if we turn it sideways, I think that would be great for the Mount Rushmore. We have Splash. This is 50 by 62. And then Fernanda. Again, if you did this in red, white, and blue with some of the patriotic and the police and the firefighters, this would be awesome. 55 by 73. And then this one right here, Splendor, is 56 by 59. Again, a great pattern. I like that the panel is offset. And then some of those that I was showing you, the little eagles and stuff, 38 by 50.
10-inch blocks.
Yep, the 10-inch blocks. That would be fun. The other thing that is really great is we have this here, the Panel Perfect book. So this is 3 1-yard from Fabric Cafe. Really fun. $19.99. You get 8 patterns. So here's all the fun patterns on the backside. Super fabulous. Great way to use any kind of panel, from little squares to big squares. So kind of fun, big panels. And then the last thing I want to talk about is we have the quilt calendar from C&T Publishing for 2027. What I like about this is there's 12 patterns also in there. So for $19.99, you'll get a calendar and you get 12 patterns. So just a little bit over $1 per pattern. And if you join 9 Patch a Day, Karen Montgomery is going to be going over these quilt patterns with you in her group. And so you're going to get some hints and tricks. So get your calendars while they last. All right, Mark, let's put you up. How does that sound?
All right.
Quilt behind you. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm going to get out of the way. I'm going to zoom out for that. Maggie has been cranking out these samples here. So we showed off this donkey fabric last time, a couple times ago.
Yep.
We got it kitted, and Maggie got the sample done. So I think it's pretty nice.
I love that one. That is so cool. How much is that kit? Do you know? I
have no idea because I cannot find it in the store.
I'll go find it.
I wish I could tell you, but I don't. I can't find it.
I'll go find it here real quick while you keep on going.
Okay. So I've got 2 lines of fabric to show off, a couple kits, and we're going to talk some like classes and events. We're going to start out with Gemini, which is a Juicy Juice line. I'm going to get this out of the way. I'll get some of this stuff out of the way. Okay. Gemini is all gem focused. So it's all these 2-tone colorways with like geode is the idea. Here, let me cut back to the other camera and get a wider angle here. I don't know where my mom went because this is different. I think this kid is only in Omaha, so I don't. And she has a computer where she can look it up, so I don't know what's going on. But she's like gone. So you guys are stuck with me. All right. So they've got sort of like geode-ish. So it's 2 colors, or sorry, 2 colors, one on the outside, one on the inside. This first one is Obsidian, I believe. Trying to remember now that since I'm the one who puts stuff in the computer. Okay. Probably really bad hitting the mic there. So this one's Obsidian. This whole line is $14.80 a yard. And we will cut again. So it's just a bunch of different colorways with a bunch of different. They all have like very gemmy kyanite. The blue, dark blue and light blue. Dark blue being in the middle, light blue being on the outside. And they've all kind of got that, how do you say it? Sort of minerally, like fractal texture.
Right. I would say, yes.
You say yes
The
to
depth
what?
to it, don't you think?
It's got. I
I
mean,
think it's got the
yeah.
depth to it. Yeah,
This one is Tanzanite.
really fun. Like that.
This shows up really blue. It's a little bit more. It's got like a purpley sort of undertone to it. I don't know why it's showing up so blue on the camera.
Is that one purple or the blue?
It's more. I mean, it's like a bluish purple.
Okay, that one's more
Like an
purple.
indigo.
Next to
This
each
one is
other.
purple.
Put those next to each other and we can show them. There you go. Some of the colors do bleed in a little bit towards each other.
I think this is just. It's just showing up way more blue on camera.
Okay.
This one is amethyst. Our next one is tourmaline. I am not a geologist, so I have no idea what any of these are. Garnet, which I didn't know was a kind of. I don't believe it's a kind of stone, right?
Yep, it's used in birthstone too.
Garnet is a birthstone, isn't it a way you wear a rock?
No, it's a birthstone as well. It's a dark red garnet. It's a dark red stone. It's beautiful. Wow.
Okay.
What did you just do? Because that looks like it's bricks. Do you see what it's doing? What did you just hit? The fabric just went into like you made the fabric look like a brick.
StreamYard is thinking since it's a green fabric that it's a green screen and it's putting a background on it.
There you go. That was magic.
So that happened. All right. This is nephrite.
Ooh, beautiful.
So you got the light green as the outside, the dark green as the inside.
We have a kit coming for that as well.
Yeah, I was going to show the fabric off first.
Perfect.
Amazonite.
Oh, I like that one.
It's like a turquoise, sort of
Really?
lighter blue. This one is smoky quartz. Then we've got diamond, which is very light gray and an off-white. And then this one is citrine. And our last one for this line is carnelian. So that is the Gemini line. And then we've got the Gemini quilt kit. So
That's cool. So what's really neat about that is those triangles down the middle takes that middle of that fabric and you're just going to make a square with that, but then it turns out, look, it looks like it's diamond, like you did it's a fancy flying geese. So it's really pretty awesome.
right, you take a triangle from the dark side, a triangle from the light side, then use the dark side of the obsidian and the light side of the diamond as the background. It looks like.
Yep.
Are those not half square triangles?
I would have to look at the pattern. I haven't looked at it in a little bit. Sorry. But I just like the way that Juicy Juice did that middle line where that you're taking down the middle of that fabric and using it, and it looks more complicated than what it is what I'm getting at.
Anyways, the total retail is $129.99, and the finished size is 60 by 70.
That's awesome.
Gemini quilt.
That's-
I'm trying to recall what the stripes are for.
Binding.
The striped fabric is for the binding.
I'm thinking so. Yep.
It says streaks. I don't know what that means.
What was that?
It says, so it has the design. Or it said, all right, it's not labeled. I'm trying to look at the pattern. It's not labeled, but it probably is labeled somewhere later in the pattern. I just am not going to go digging for it. There's also coordinating wide backs for this line. We have that as well. I just didn't grab it.
That's a great thing.
But I can link it below. So
Perfect.
Next thing I'm going to talk about is we have a ho table runner kit.
Christmas.
Since it's all Christmas time here in the fabric world. So I'm going to bring this out and sort of show you on the close-up here. The finish size for this table runner is 17 by 53. And here are the fabrics. So we've got your red and green, the binding, and the background. So not just a plain white background. You know what? This might be pretty darn close to this picture. I'm looking at it. You zoom really far in and you look really close at the white. You can see the texture. So it's all, getting ready for your Christmas projects. So that way you can get them done on time. And then I just have one more thing.
Okay.
I have a line of flannel here. So over the last 2 weeks, we've been getting just a ton of flannel in.
Because everybody's been asking for flannel. And we have the exact same flannel up in Rapid as well, by the way.
In Omaha, we are up to almost 60 bolts of different flannel blenders, and that's not even counting our flannel wide backs. So we're going to show some off today from the Little Squirt line. It's sort of fun, kid, I don't know, cutesy kind of fabric, I guess. So this is the tossed whales on sort of a pale yellow. And this is $9.92 a yard. And now we've got the multicolored tossed whales. Some coordinating sort of blendery type things with it. This one is
You got this, James.
Bubbles in Pale Lilac. So gray with the blue bubbles. And then we've got another bubbles multicolor. So white with a bunch of different coordinating colors. I think it'd just be really cute in sort of a baby quilt. It's very soft.
It is so
Together.
unbelievably soft. Yes.
And it's got like it's flannel, so it's got that different texture than your standard like quilting cotton.
And when you get it quilted, it just is yummy.
That is a descriptor that you could use for it.
All right.
That's all we've got for fabric today. What events are coming up in South Dakota?
So we got a big one coming up in September. We have our Bernina event, which is going to be 18th or the 19th of September. Come and hang out with us for a day, make a project, test out the Bernina machines. You just need to bring yourself. Everything else is going to be included, including lunch. So for $99, you're going to walk away with the project, have a great time with 10 other people, 9 other people, and have a lot of fun. And
You
then
got
we,
your long arm test drive too on the 15th.
yes, for Bernina, we definitely do on the 15th.
Mm-hmm.
We also, so that's going to be great. So if you've ever been thinking about a Bernina long arm and their software, come and test that out because we're super excited. I'm loving that, the Bernina long arm and the software. It's so fun. That machine is pretty spectacular and can do some different things than some other long arms can do. I like the fact that if I wanted to, I could put on a twin needle and use my twin needle with that machine. And also with the Bernina long arm, if you already have a Bernina, you can use the couching foot with it. The feet go from between the long arm and your domestic machine. So that's like pretty incredible. So we're excited about that. And the software is amazing. Then we also have on the 26th, it's a Saturday, I have Michelle McCready coming up to Rapid up here to do some paper piecing with Quilt Works. So Judy Niemeyer quilts. And this one's going to be a very basic quilt. Not going to be very complicated. So if you want to dabble your feet into the Judy Niemeyer world, this is a perfect one-day experience to see if it's something that is for you. So make sure you sign up for that. There's going to be limited spots there. How about down in Omaha, Mark?
We have a basket class on the 10th, and that is all we got for September. We're working on getting some stuff more formally scheduled now that people are back and
yep, Tish is all better, right? Feeling a lot better.
Feeling a lot better.
Good, good, good.
We're all happy to have her back.
Yes.
Saturday, both stores, 5th Saturday.
Yep, 5th Saturday.
Super excited. And then the Handy Quilter sale is still going on for both stores. I guess the Handy Quilter
employee
they've
discount.
Decided it, so right.
Yeah, no, the employee discount goes through the end of the month, 30% off. This is MSRP. This is a great opportunity if you ever thought about a long arm. Again, I love our Bernina long arms. I love our Handy Quilter long arms. I've never seen 30% off of an MSRP on a long arm, and since we've been doing this, so it's a fabulous time. If you're thinking about wanting to start the business, that Infinity 28, you are going to save a gazillion amount of good dollars right there in that 28-inch throat space. Not a gazillion, but you're going to save a good chunk of money that you could put down for a business as well to help you get that going. 28-inch throat space is amazing to get quilts done in a... You can get lots of stuff done at that point. Love that 28-inch throat space. And she's also a very, very quiet machine as well. So she's fabulous. Prices are going
30% off too, right?
Yep. Computers, if you have a system already, and now you want to add the Pro Stitcher Lite or Pro Stitcher, now is the time, 30% off. And again, prices are going to be going up. So this is something to think about and jump on. Also, if you think about owning a long arm and you want to either do charity quilts or just work for yourselves, maybe if you had maybe 1 or 2 customers, some friends that you could help offset your hobby, right? You could help them just, 1 or 2 quilts a month for a couple of years pays for that long arm in an amazing way. It's incredible to think about. It's a little bit more simplistic than some people think because we look at the big dollar amount, but if you break it down by month and how many quilts you need to do, it really... Because the average quilt is between $150 and $180. If you do a couple of those a month and you got that long arm payment paid for.
Yeah. Different way to, still have your hobby and have some fun also.
Right. Especially even if you're just wanting to do charity and you want to work for Quilts of Valor or any of the children's programs that are out there, Sleep in Heavenly Peace, all of those good stuff that you could also... write that off as well as because you are doing it for others. It's just that you're donating your time. So that's a great way as well. All right.
Well, thank you for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah. I hope everybody has a fabulous day. Enjoy the last days of August. Come see us on the last day of August for that 5th Saturday sale. And we love seeing it. It's my favorite day. My favorite day of the year, all of those 5th Saturdays, because we get to see a lot of people and it's just fun, fun, fun.
Yeah.
All right, Mark.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
day. Bye-bye.